Hello, my dear students. This is my first video about phrasal verbs. In English, there are very many phrasal verbs. These are verbs which consist of two or more words. They may be very easy for understanding or sometimes very difficult. Actually, every phrasal verb is unique, and what you really need to do, you need to study each separately. Then you need to use them in your own phrases or sentences. Today we start with the verb to get. Actually, to get is very rich in its meanings. Let's look at some of them. The first phrase is to get up. What do you do in the morning? Let me guess. The first thing, you get up, right? During the school year, I get up really early. Now I'm getting up at 6:45. And what about you? What time do you usually get up? Get out. The meaning of this phrasal verb is very simple. To get out means to get away of here right now. It's a fixed expression. Get out. This is my home and you are not welcome. Or the meeting was so boring that I got out as soon as I could. He didn't want to talk to me, but I managed to get out a few words. We can also get out of a bad habit. Do you have a bad habit which you would like to get out? Get on. To get on has several meanings, but one of the most useful and frequent meanings is to leave. Two friends who haven't seen each other for a long period of time ask, "How are you getting on?" So it means, how is your life progressing? Tell me please, how are you getting on? In England, to get on means to be comfortable with other people. The phrase is to get on with somebody. Do you get on with the others? How do your children get on? I do not have problems at work. I get on with my boss. We get on well. Get along. This is an American equivalent to get on in England. It means to be comfortable together. If two people get along well, it means that they can live and work together. I get along with my family and my cat. But my friend has a problem at work. She doesn't get along with her colleagues at all. Whatever she does, they don't get along. I'm afraid she can't work in this office anymore. Get around. It means to move or to be in different places. For example, now it's a quarantine, but it didn't stop me getting around. I go for walks and I visit different parts of the city. Public transport makes getting around easier, but I also like to get around on foot. And what about you? Do you get around these days? What places do you visit? To get at. To get at means to reach something, to be able to touch it. It is usually more aggressive than to get to. The animals in the zoo leave behind the bars. Why? It is so because this way they cannot get at the public. We can also get at the truth, although it's not always easy. Can you get at the meaning of this phrasal verb? To get by. It means to get past the obstacle with a little difficulty, or, for example, when you are sitting in the theater waiting for the beginning of a new play, there are always people who want to get by. Now it's a difficult period and people just want to get by. So to get by also means to survive a hard life. And also I had an English textbook with a name Get By in it. Get By in English. The idea is to survive in English. It is impossible to get by without any food. Next, get down to. It means to start some work. So, you see, work is normally a serious, down-to-earth activity. And so, when we start it, we usually get down to it. Get down to your work, please, finally. Let's get down to work now. Actually, I find it difficult to get down to work. And next, get intern. It means to get interested of something or to be fascinated by it. For example, I wasn't interested in studying a foreign language at first when I was a little girl, but gradually I got into it. And when did you get into studying English? Have you got into some new hobbies recently? Me, yes. I've got into listening to different lectures on the internet recently. And now it's your turn. Please tell me about your life using these new phrasal verbs. You can write your phrases and sentences and send them to me. I will check them and maybe later we can make a book with all these new phrases. See you soon. Bye.